So update part 9, the roofers have been and started putting insulation in between the rafters, as you can see. That's what the shiny stuff is, and then they cover it in this TLX gold felt, which is an insulated felt. So then the windows came, the joiner dropped off the 3 windows that we require for making the cottage watertight. They are all going to get replaced eventually. And the floor guys came, the tilers came to take up the original floor, which ended up being a bit of a disaster because for some reason they'd been bedded on using sand and cement, which isn't necessarily the correct way to do it. So it took them quite a long time to get it back to the bare screed, which is what you can see now. So underneath the screed are the underfloor heating pipes. So this is Tom. They're really good lads. So they're taking all the tiles up. And we had a delivery of some cabling, which is sort of a little side project that we're doing, and it was snowing that day. And then you can see they've obviously put the special felt underneath, and then they've battened on top, and then the tiles go on top of the battens. So yeah, the roof really does look amazing. This side of the roof was kind of finished. There's a Velux window here for the bathroom with some ventilation, and also a log burner flue. So the log burner guys came out and did like the first fix of the flue, and they'll come back and install the log burner at a later date and finish the flue off, depending on how tall it needs to be. So yeah, we did some digging, and the hens, every time we dig, the hens just love it because they're like, worms. So we found them all in here, and they were just totally in the way. I mean, you know, love them. Little side project again, we've had all the patio replaced around at the shower block with this lovely, it's called like fossil mint, and I don't know, I just love it because it's got all these little tree shapes on it. So that's going to look stunning. The scaffolders then came and took the scaffolding away, so that was great because that meant we could move on to other things because the scaffolding was in the way. We've actually taken out, there was like a bank here, I don't know if anyone remembers, there was like a round bank all the way along. We've taken it out to widen the road and create more parking. So that's good, and that's the finished roof. Look how lovely it looks. New guttering. So that looks great. Yeah. Let's have a look inside and see where we're at. It looks quite drastically different to how it looked on the last video. That's the paint colour that we're considering for the doors. And yeah, all insulated now. Beams are in, flue is in. It looks so lovely and not fiery. The stud wall's been fixed. We're down to bare screed all the way. These are all the underfloor heating controls which are going to be replaced, and yeah, that's the window. And new window boards as well. We've had to have new window boards, so they've gone in. All of the wiring, first fix has been done, and first fix plumbing has been done. This point we're at now is ready for plastering, so he's coming next week to crack on plasterboarding and plastering. So yeah, you can see all the pipes. That's where the shower's going to go, so we need to get that ground level sorted out, and the tray is being delivered soon, so we can get that put in so the tiler can tile to that. And yeah, this is the bedroom. We've moved the location of the bed so the plug sockets are in a slightly different place, and you can just see sort of where we're up to really. Everything's ready now for plastering, and then after the plastering the tiler comes to do the floor. And this is what where the barn was looks like, kind of quite similar to how it looked in the last video. This is the original water pipes, which are redundant now, and those are the original district heating pipes, which are also redundant. We're going to have to put new ones in. That's where all the services come in and out for the cottage. So yeah, that's where we're up to really with that. Still got some piles of crap. Still looks like a reclamation yard up here, but you know, what can be done? Not a lot. It'll obviously look a lot more tidy when we have customers back. But you can kind of see the process that we're going through. We've kind of half painted those railings and they need to be finished. So this is what the patio is looking like. I think it's looking stunning. And the new wall that they've put 2 or 3 new walls like this, where we had walls before, but we wanted to replace to make it more like, so it's going to last longer. That's my little tree. Love that. The steps look amazing. There's Mum. We've got a palette of stuff there. They put cobbles around in like a curve to kind of define the edge, which look really nice. And this is the other wall. They'll obviously have little topping stones on top to like neaten it up eventually, but it's not 100% finished. And finally, the lads are now down there preparing, doing some digging work to lay a really long cable to go all the way down to the yurt. So we've got lots of digging work coming up, which they've not started yet. So yeah, that's where we're up to. See you soon.